This is lesson 1.4 on absolute value inequalities, and I'm going to do number 5 for you. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, and just to make sure that we point this out, these are your absolute value bars here. Okay, so we need to go ahead and get that absolute value alone, so hopefully you guys see that I would add 3 to both sides. So now my absolute value is greater than 1. Okay, and that's a good thing. Absolute value can be greater than 1, so I'm going to set up my two inequalities here. N divided by 7 is greater than 1, or n divided by 7 is less than negative 1. Don't forget that you need to flip the inequality sign on the second guy and negate. Okay? Okay, now I'm just going to solve them. How about I multiply both sides by 7? I get that n is greater than 1. Nope, that's wrong. Hold on. Multiply that side by 7. N would be greater than 7. Sorry about that. Same thing with this guy over here, and n would be less than negative 7. So it looks like on a number line, if I have 7 and I have negative 7, that I'm going to say it is greater than, open circle, 7 or less than 7. So I should be able to pick any values on either side and make this true. Let me just test a value. How about negative 14? Okay, so that's going to go in my absolute value bars and be divided by 7 minus 3, and hopefully it's greater than negative 2. Let's try this. Well, inside the absolute value bars I get negative 2, and then minus 3 greater than negative 2. The absolute value makes it positive. 2 minus 3 is going to give me a negative 1, which is indeed greater than negative 2. Now notice what happens here though, if I were to put a positive 14 in, because that's a possible answer that I could do too, this just would be a positive 2 inside of the absolute value, still a positive 2, still the same answer, and it would be true as well. Okay, so your answer here is that n is greater than 7, n is less than negative 7, and then here's your graph at the bottom. And then we went ahead and checked our answer up here, and it works.